Hello, I'm Andrew Thompson. North and South Lanarkshire councils have joined forces as they step up the fight against fraudsters, aiming to line their own pockets with cash that should be spent on essential public services. Local authorities across the country have seen a rise in the number of claims from people claiming to have fallen on pavements, damaged their cars in potholes, or had damage caused to their homes for which they hold the council responsible. Unfortunately, a proportion of these claims are not all they seem, and North and South Lanarkshire councils are determined to stamp out the fraud attempts involving overinflated or entirely bogus insurance claims. Last year, the two councils had to deal with more than 2,000 claims, with settlements estimated to cost £2.2 million. Both councils have insurance cover in place, but, as with most insurance policies, they have to pay for claims which fall within the policy excess levels. The vast majority of claims received by the councils are fair and genuine. However, there are fears that as the recession bites, more people might be tempted to make a false claim. The most common offences are injury fraud, describing a false set of circumstances, time or place of an accident, and submitting a personal injury claim that's untrue. Bogus claims, where symptoms are invented, or it's claimed an incident took place that didn't occur at all. Exaggerated claims, where people overstate the severity of damage or injury. Multiple claims, where people submit similar claims for damages to a number of local authorities. These can be picked up through cross-matching of claims by the National Fraud Initiative. To ensure taxpayers are not being penalised, the councils are the first local authorities in Scotland to subscribe to a national Fraudline service that has been successful in reducing the number of false claims being made south of the border. Councillor John Pentland, convener of Finance and Customer Services for North Lanarkshire Council, says bogus claims against the councils are far from a victimless crime.
Fraudline has been set up to try and detect, those people that make fraudulent claims. Because every fraudulent claim that's not detected is a cost to each authority, and a pound saved from detecting this is a pound that we can spend better on services like schools and roads and other infrastructure. A wee fiddle costs other people money. A wee fiddle doesn't come free. It's always a cost to somebody else, and that's why I think it's important that this joint initiative with South Lanarkshire will be able to share information. And by sharing information, we would hope that the frauds that have been put to both the councils can be eliminated.
Councillor Eileen Logan, Chair of South Lanarkshire Council's Finance and IT Committee, hopes the campaign will make people realise that false and exaggerated claims are taking public money away from services such as home care for older people or books for schools.
For every pound, as I said, that was spent fraudulently or given fraudulently to people, and that actually impacts on your budget, and budgets are tight enough, but for every pound it was saved, it could be put back into other services.
If you can provide information that would assist in detecting a false claim or fraud, call the anonymous Fraudline service on 0800 328 9270. Well, that's all from now, but stay tuned for more programmes about your South Lanarkshire.